Hey everyone, hope you guys are having a great day and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to go through how you can download and play Persona 5 The Phantom X. It is currently released on Chinese servers at the moment. I believe it's open beta phase, but it's basically just the full release. And then Taiwan and Korean servers will go live on April 18th. Now, there are a lot of people who are currently playing on the Chinese servers, which either means that they've already, played closed beta 1, 2, and 3, or they've done, various different methods to try and get in. The reason why the Chinese version is a bit difficult to get in is basically because you do need ID verification, and if you don't have ID verification, then you'll need stuff like VPNs, emulators, just a whole bunch of stuff if you don't live within the Chinese region. So I'll go over everything that you can possibly do. There are some methods that I probably aren't going to try, but I will show you how to do them. And the reason being is just because there's a lot of stuff involved and I don't really want to do anything in case, shit goes wrong, I guess. But by all means, I'm sure there's a lot of people who have done these methods before and it's obviously worked for them. So I'm sure it'll work for you guys. And then if you have any other questions, I'll link you to a few different people who have solved a few different issues. And you can always comment down below as well. So if you enjoyed this video, definitely leave a like and subscribe. I'll be covering a lot of Persona 5 The Phantom X with translations, gacha stuff, character profiles, the game's story, as well as the Persona 5 crossover event as well. So yeah, thank you for all your support. Let's get straight into it. So basically, I'll link to two different websites for the Taiwan version as well as the Korean version. So both versions are very similar. So I'll be demonstrating on the Taiwan version, but the Korean version is pretty much exactly the same. So keep in mind, they have announced a few launch codes for the Chinese version as well as the Korean version. I'm not too sure if the Chinese version codes will work for the Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Macau versions of the game, but the Korean versions have its own codes. So, just keep in mind which version you want to play. I'm going to go the Taiwan version because I can actually sort of translate and read a little bit more than Korean. So all you do is just click on this PC thing here. And then that will lead to a download. So just download it to wherever you have your downloads. And then once that's downloaded, you want to run the exe file. And once you run the exe file, you have this up. So a good method to do is if you have a snipping tool, you can always use a snip. You can take a little screenshot here. And then the good thing about Google Translate is that you can actually translate images. So just go to images and then drop this bad boy in here. And it'll translate for you, and then basically, you just tell you to install and whatnot. So I'm just going to go with check the user agreement and then install. And then I'll go through and install the game. And once that's done, that's all good. And then, yeah, basically we'll just install the game files and all that sort of stuff. Cool. So once that happens, you'll be greeted with a bunch of different methods to actually log in. So you can type in a phone number. I'm not sure if this actually works. I have heard that from some people that does, but what you can do as well is that you can just easily click on Google, and then it basically will ask you to sign into a Google account. So I'm just going to sign into my Google account. So, and then if you have any two-step verification methods and all that sort of stuff, you'll need to verify all that. And then that's it. That's all you have to do. And then you're in the game. So as you can see, it's got a countdown here. So it's got 4 days, 17 hours, 40 minutes, and seconds left. And then, yeah, you've got all this stuff here, which is all your news and whatnot. So I can go through as well and look at all the settings real quickly. So if I just take a screenshot of this and then just do translate again. So yeah, translate is going to be you guys' best friend especially if you don't understand or speak Chinese or Korean for that matter. If you go in the Korean version, Persona 5 Phantom of the Night actually is what the translation is, and then book a game is basically just play. There are a few settings that you can swap around and all that sort of stuff. So that's all good. And then yeah, this will be basically available to play as soon as the servers go live on April 18th. So the Korean version is pretty much exactly the same method. You do not need a VPN. You do not need ID verification. You can just sign into your Google account on Taiwan, Hong Kong, Macau, as well as Korean servers. And that's pretty much it. So it's very, very easy. The only thing is that you don't get to play the game now. So another method in order to play the game, and I guess play the game now, is to actually download an emulator, or if you have an Android phone. This does not work on iOS phones unless you have a jailbroken iOS phone, unless you're from the region or have a jailbroken iOS phone. I have heard that you can, make a new Apple account and switch it to the Chinese region. This person on Twitter, Persona Shiva, I will link this person's account down below, has a bunch of threads, has a Discord as well, to do with how to actually play the game now. So if you can be bothered, and if you really, really cannot wait for another 5 days to play, then definitely check out the threads below. I'm not going to go through everything because it is quite a cumbersome process, but there is a lot of people who have done what this person Shiva has done, and basically have gone in straight away, and they can start playing P5X. So if you want to give that a go, definitely check out the threads that this person has on Twitter, and then could just go from there. So a caveat with all this is basically that sometimes with region-locked pieces of software or region-locked pieces of hardware, you are going to run into a few issues. Now, this person is great because a lot of these issues people have run into, and there's actually quite a lot of solutions for them. So definitely, again, just go through all the threads and everything, and make sure that, if you do have a particular issue, you just kind of have a look if there's a solution. If not, this person has a Discord, and you can basically just go in and then have a look and troubleshoot yourself. But for me, I'm going to be covering the game in 5 days' time when the game releases for the Taiwanese servers, and I'm super, super pumped, guys. Thanks for voting in the poll as well, by the way. Looks like a Let's Play with fully translated dialogue and everything is the way to go, which I will be doing. And yeah, I'm really excited to play the game. It looks pretty good. So yeah, I'll be doing a lot more of Persona 5 The Phantom X, so definitely leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I can't wait for this 4 days to tick down to 0, and then we'll be playing as the new Persona MC Wonder. So thanks for watching, everyone. Quick tutorial today. And yeah, I'll link everything down in the description. Download, put in your Google stuff, easy peasy, and then you'll be able to play on April 18th. All right, thanks guys. I'll catch you guys later.